Talk to me. WSRadio.com.
Welcome to Performance in Motion with your host, Dr. Dennis.
Welcome, folks. Happy New Year. We have incredible content to share with you today, and I'm joined by my friend and skating coach extraordinaire, Mr. Justin Ross. He is a former national level competitive skater and Disney on Ice performer. We are honored to have you in the studio today, Justin. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you doing today?
I'm doing phenomenal. I've been waiting a long time to get you on the show, and I know you're very, very busy. You have a million projects going on, and we could probably do 4 or 5 shows with everything you have going on. But in this first segment, I'd like the listeners to find out a little bit about who you are. So I'd like to know, how long have you been skating for, Justin?
So I've been skating since 96, so about 22 years. Yeah, I can't believe it either.
And at what point did you go from just skating to wanting to be a competitor?
Well, when I started skating, it was just for fun, and then we were doing local shows, and that was what I thought I really wanted. But when I was 15, I actually had the opportunity to start fully competing for U.S. figure skating.
Wow.
I met my dance partner at 15, and it skyrocketed. I went from being a recreational, just normal skater to a national competitor in 4 months of intense training.
Are you kidding me? 4 months?
Yeah.
How is that possible?
A lot of practice. I went from skating 3 days to 6 days a week.
And were you, like, sleeping on the ice?
It felt like it.
So, recreationally, how many hours a week were you going from to make it to the national level?
Well, when I was recreationally skating, I was probably skating about 3 or 4 hours a week, probably max. But as soon as I went to competing, I was skating 6 to 7 hours a day, 5-6 days a week.
Wow. Talk about dedication, folks. How many of you out there are putting that much time into anything? And this is why Justin has gotten the results that he's gotten, and he's been consistent. I was reading a little bit about you, and you shared with me, too. When did the whole Disney on Ice happen?
So I quit competing around the age of 21, and I actually got a phone call from Disney asking if I was interested in performing with them, which was an amazing experience. Most people go through a lot of tryouts and that sort of thing, but I actually just got a phone call, talked to the person on the phone. It was amazing. It was a really cool situation to be in, and it was a life-changing experience for me.
Wow. So was it, did one of the coaches sort of give your information to them, and did they see video of you?
Yeah. So I have great coaches at the rink that I teach at, and a bunch of them used to do Disney or used to do ice capades, and so the skating community is so small and tight.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So with this new show that I was on, putting out feelers, they got in contact with one of the other coaches at my rink who gave them video of me and my dance partner.
Wow. So you didn't even have to try out. You kind of just showed up. And so give us a little glimpse of what that experience was. Was it for a year or 2 years, and what that consisted of?
So I did Disney on Ice for about 16 months. It was intense. The first 6 weeks of training, we were training for 8 to 12 hours a day. We were adding our own training in there so that we would keep ourselves into shape. If we weren't on the ice, we were off the ice learning choreography, doing lifts. We were getting costumes tried on and fitted. We were learning how to do PR. It was a lot of work. And then once we set off onto our tour, we were in a different city every single week, doing between 6 and 18 shows. But generally about the average was 12.
Wow. So over 16 months, you were doing 12 to 16 shows a week?
Yeah, so I know
Wow.
my tour did about 500 shows in that amount of time.
Holy moly, folks. That is a lot of shows. And my question, being the nerd, scientist, doctor guy, is did you sustain any injuries or ailments during that time?
Oh, all the time. Some always minor things happening when you're skating that often. I had like a broken wrist. I managed to really badly sprain my ankle, a lot of bruises. But I was able to get through all of that with a lot of help.
Okay, so you had, besides your coaches and your choreographers, you had a medical staff that was also associated with Disney on Ice?
Unfortunately, we didn't always have the medical staff. We did have licensed trainers and massage therapists come in from time to time, specifically on really difficult training or difficult show weeks. But the doctors we always went to go to in all the cities that we're in were really great and helpful.
Oh, nice. So I guess what I'm trying to get at for most of the people out there is for especially us athletes is to understand that we may think that we can handle, any situation, but every single one of us has to have a support system. And especially in your case, Justin, you were focused on skating and learning the dance moves and also PR work. You were like a three-ring circus, but having to multitask. But at the same time, you needed a specialist to come in and help you physically so you can do your job.
Yes, exactly. There's so many things that we don't know that we need specialists to help us with.
So during those 12 to 16 shows a week, what was your nutrition like on an average day?
Ooh, not as good as it should have been. So busy, you're living off of snacks, but I know we always tried to eat as well as we could, just keep making sure we got our sleep, that we got the nutrition that we needed, because we always needed to be at our top. You couldn't go into a show feeling weak or fatigued, so you always had to make sure that you were getting the right amount of nutrients, the calories, the vitamins and minerals. We had to have all of that.
Right, and see, in this instance, there was no choice here. The show must go on, right?
Exactly. Nothing could stop us from being out there.
Wow. So how many skaters in general were part of this show?
So my show had about 34 skaters in it. That was including men's, women's. We had a couple of specialists on the show, but our whole company involved around 150 people between backstage, sellers, wow, the people who did the lighting. There were a ton of people with us at all times.
Wow. I'll tell you, that would probably be a dream for most ice figure skaters, ice dancers, and you made it at a relatively young age, and you did it for an extended period of time. Would you have any advice for a young skater that may want to go that route?
Have fun, be yourself. They're not looking for fake. They really want people who are passionate about what they're doing, because that's what reads. It really shows out there on the ice if you love what you do, and if you don't love what you do, that's where the issues come in. So if you go out there, you have fun, and you just do your best and you train, just embrace it. It's so much fun to be out there.
Very cool. Folks, everyone, or the buzzword now is authenticity and being authentic. I am with one of the most authentic human beings, not just athletes, that I've probably met in most of my life. And to be honest, nowadays, a lot of people talk the talk, but there's not too many people that back it up with actions. And that's why I respect you so much, Justin.
Thank you.
And, there's a lot more that I'd like, and I'm sure the audience would like to know about you. Real quick, did you grow up in San Diego?
I did. I was actually born and raised in San Diego. It's my hometown. I love it so much. Every time I went on to tour and came back, flying into San Diego is one of the most beautiful things. I don't know if anyone else has flown into other cities and into San Diego, but San Diego is one of the prettiest places to fly back into.
Very cool. And so when you decided to go from, a recreational skater to a competitive skater, did you have support from your family?
Oh, my mom is the most supportive person I could have ever asked for. She got up at 3:45 in the morning with me to get me to the ice arena so that I could have all of that ice time.
Very cool. And I think you were telling me you have a brother?
I do. I have an identical twin brother and an older sister.
Oh, okay, cool. And do either of them skate?
They both know how to skate. They both ended up branching out into different sports when we were about middle school.
Very cool. And have they seen you recently with the level that you've achieved?
Yeah, I was actually just in a show this past December at our annual holiday show at the San Diego Ice Arena, and they both came and supported me through that.
Oh, very cool. I am so sorry that, we kind of lost touch for a little bit, and I didn't come and see you, but I'm looking forward to seeing you skate very, very soon.
Of course, I'd be happy to have you there.
Cool. And, looking into, our next segment, Justin, has achieved so much, folks, and he's only 27?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So I know recently you also finished your degree.
I did.
Okay. In our next segment, we'll talk about exactly what it is and why you chose that path and how that correlates to what you're doing now. And I just have to tell you, folks, this first segment is almost gone already, and the time is flying by. But this is such a treat, and we have tremendous content to share and inspire others moving forward. It doesn't matter what sport you do, folks. This is Dr. Dennis, and you're listening to WSRadio.com, the worldwide leader in Internet radio. So we're coming to the close of this segment, and we'll be right back with Mr. Justin Ross. Take care, folks.
Life is full of misadventures, from car crashes to home fires to getting choked out on the mat. Yes, I said getting choked out because I'm Carlos Kramer, jiu-jitsu competitor, MMA and media personality, and mild-mannered insurance agent. You can follow my adventures on Kick-Ass Radio, and I can protect you from life's misadventures at Kramer Insurance. Home, auto, life, business, and workers' comp. We're at KramerINS.com, and I want you to join my world.
Hey guys, C.S. Keys here to introduce you to San Diego's #1 health meal prep provider, Fresh and Fit Meals. With over 40 menu items to choose from, several pickup locations all over America's finest city, made and delivered fresh, never frozen. Save on time and money. Super convenient and improves the quality of your life. Just visit the website, freshandfitmeals.com, for all the menus and the pricing. Or give them a call at 858-805-5949 for more details. Remember, you are what you eat, so you might as well be fresh and fit with Fresh and Fit Meals.
Hi, this is Rob Barnett, CEO and founder of VinVillage.com and the Wine and Dine Show on Vin Village Radio. Do you have a wine, event, product, or service to promote? Then contact VinVillage.com to reach thousands of wine lovers across the country. Vin Village connects like-minded wine enthusiasts with unique and exclusive wines, events, products, and services. To learn more, contact us on VinVillage.com. Vin Village is where wine lovers connect.
I raised $8,000 to build schools for South African children.
After realizing how many people go hungry in San Diego, I now volunteer at a food pantry.
I'm spending the next year doing volunteer projects across 3 countries and helping in ways they designate to be the most helpful.
The World Link program at the Joan B. Kroc Institute for Peace and Justice recognizes the potential of youth as agents of social change. Learn how you can help youth become a generation of leaders in action at peace.sandiego.edu.
Are you serious about your music? Are you ready to run with the big dogs? The experts at Pitbull Audio have the gear to get you into the game. From leading manufacturers like Mesa Boogie, Fender, Pioneer, and American Audio. To sound your best, you need the best. Pitbull Audio can deliver in rehearsal, on stage, and into the big time. Dropping beats, shredding guitar, or making the crowd roar. Whatever you dream, Pitbull Audio can help make it happen. We are Pitbull Audio. We want you to play it loud. PitbullAudio.com.
Hey, it's Catherine from Listen Local Radio. Moe's Guitars has proudly served the San Diego music community since 1975. Specializing in guitars, basses, mandolins, banjos, and ukuleles, they buy, sell, trade, and consign. If you're looking for lessons, repairs, accessories, and cool gear, you found the right place. Located in downtown La Mesa Village, stop by and check out their digs or visit moesguitars.com or their Facebook page. MOZEguitars.com, 619-698-1185.